V-O-D-E-T.
Spell again.
B-O-R-G-E-T.
That's wrong. It is B-U-D-G-E-T. B-U-D-G-E-T. That's your last word for picking. Pelia, pick a number, your last word.
Number 9.
Number 9 is taken. You have questions number 8, number 4, number 2. Questions number 8, 4, and 2.
Number 2.
Spell the word singular.
S-I-N-G-U-L-A-R.
Spell again.
S-I-N-G-U-L-A-R.
Absolutely correct. Pelia, go have 5 points. Kamsi, pick a number. You have question number 4 and 8. Spell the word exterminate.
E-X-T-E-R-M-I-N-A-T-E.
Spell again.
E-X-T-E-R-M-I-N-A-T-E.
And Kamsi got his first 5 points also. All right, remember after the second stage, the person with the lowest number will get to leave us. I'm sorry I didn't say that from the beginning. The person with the lowest number of score will get to leave us after the second stage. Let's take another short break. We'll be right back just after the break to find out the scoreboard. Please stay with us.
Here today, they love to talk and they love to play. They're having such fun, they're sure to stay. But what do the animals say? Raw, 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 raw. It's a lion. See the animals here today. They love to talk and they love to play. They're having such fun, they're sure to stay. But what do the animals say? Growl, 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 growl. It's a tiger. See the animals here today. They love to talk and they love to play. They're having such fun, they're sure to stay. But what do the animals say? Hiss, 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 hiss.
Listening to the Ultimate Kiddies Challenge on 92.7 KUFM.
All right, welcome back, and we are moving on to the next stage. Let's call out the scorecard after the first segment. Gift wasn't able to come out with a point, but Pelia and Kamsi came out with 5 points. And now let's move to the general question or current affairs segment. Starting off with Pelia, pick a number.
Number 1.
Number 1, what is the full meaning of WHO?
World Health Organization.
Again,
World Health Organization.
final answer.
Yes.
That's absolutely correct. Kamsi, pick a number.
Number 2.
Number 2, what is the full meaning of UN?
I don't have an idea.
United Nations. That's the full meaning of UN. Moving on to you, Gift, pick a number.
Number 4.
Number 4, name 3 African countries.
Nigeria, South Africa, and Jamaica.
Absolutely correct. Pelia, pick a number.
Number 5.
Number 5, how many African countries do we have?
I have no idea.
We have 54 African countries. I want all of you to know that. We have how many African countries?
54.
I'm going to ask next time. For those of you listening in the house, I'm going to ask, okay, next time. I'm giving you clues to my questions. How many African countries do we have?
54.
54 African countries. Now, over to you. Kamsi, pick a number. Number 7. Are you picking for the second time, yeah? Okay. Number 7. How many geopolitical zones do we have in Nigeria? Geopolitical zones. We have 6 geopolitical zones in Nigeria. We have 6 geopolitical zones in Nigeria, and they are North Central, Southeast, South-South, Southwest, Northeast, and Northwest. How many geopolitical zones did I mention? 6 geopolitical zones. All right. And Gift, picking up. Who's supposed to pick? I started off with you, Pelia, and then I went up to Kamsi.
Yes,
Now Gift, pick a number.
Number 5.
Number 5 is taken.
Number 7.
Number 7 is taken.
Okay, number 9.
Number 9. Name 3 local governments in Edo State.
One the local governments. Akoko Edo, Evo.
Moving on to you, Pelia. Pick a number.
Number 3.
Number 3. To see what the skits look like, join us live on YouTube at KUFM Nigeria and see what we are doing in the studio right now. Now moving on, Pelia, pick a number.
Number 3.
Number 3. Which state has the highest number of local governments?
Kano.
That is absolutely correct. Kamsi, pick a number. Number 8. Edo State is under which geopolitical zone rather? Absolutely correct. Gift, pick a number.
Number 10.
Number 10. Who owns Facebook?
Mark Zuckerberg.
Absolutely correct. And we have actually come to the end of this segment. So quick, right? All right, when we come back, we'll find out who will be leaving us and who will be joining the last segment of the show. Stick around.
Safe at last, safe at last. It's the end.
listening to the Ultimate Kiddies Challenge on 92.7 KUFM.
And we are back. It's still the Kiddies Ultimate Challenge right here on 92.7 KUFM. If you are listening possibly for the first time and you are asking question, how can I be a part of this? How can my child be a part of this wonderful show? Very easy. All you have to do is tune in Mondays to Friday, 7:15 to 7:30. That determines if they are going to join us live in the studio on Saturday. So what are you going to do during weekdays? All you have to do at 7:15 is call the numbers that I will call out on that day. Okay, I'm going to just do a favor by calling out for you so that you can save it. 0706 263 9275 0903 939 4427 0812 178 9154 so that you can start trying in because the lines are so busy during the weekdays. So call those numbers and all your child will have to do is spell a word correctly and answer a general question or a current affairs question correctly for them to be in the studio on Saturday. But I just remembered, like I said, we are changing. We're going back to how we operated during the COVID-19 period. Because of the second wave, we would not. This is the last set of people that will be coming in the studio now until the whole, the numbers of COVID-19 cases have dropped. Okay, then we can now start accommodating. I just forgot. On Monday, I'm going to read out our next plan and the changes will be affected and how the kids can be a part of the show. Of course, we're not going to cancel the show. How? Why should we? The kids will keep learning. So listen on Monday and you find out more details about the show. But if you want to participate in sponsorship and partnership, all you just have to do is send a text message to 09057858649. 09057858649. Okay, to place an advert on this show or to sponsor the kids. So let's get back to the show. This is when we decide who leaves us and who will continue to the next stage and possibly the winner of the show. Okay, so Gifts pulled a big mark by answering all her questions in the second stage, which gives her 15 points. Pelia was able to answer 2 questions, which gives her 10 points, plus her first 5 points, 15 points. And Kamsi was also able to answer just 1 question, giving him 5 points, plus his 5 points, giving him 10 points. So, on this note, we want to say thank you so much for coming, Kamsi. We really do appreciate you. Of course, you're not going home empty-handed. You can sit here, watch, and listen. You get a gift, courtesy of KUFM. Nobody comes in here and goes home empty-handed. You all will get a gift from KUFM. So, we're moving over to the next stage. This is between Pelia and Gifts. The ladies in the house, say hello.
Hello.
Yeah. I sound like I'm supporting the ladies. No, I'm not actually. But it's because you guys stood up and said you want to win. So it's between both of you now. Let's know who would, come out the champion for this week. Just after this short break. Stick around.
At the edge of the water.
So what I believe you were trying to say is thank you.
Thank you?
You're welcome.
What? No. I didn't. I wasn't. Why would I ever?
Okay.
I mean,
I see what's happening, yeah. You're face to face with greatness and it's strange. You don't even know how you feel. It's adorable. Well, it's nice to see that humans never change. Open your eyes, let's begin. Yes.
Go ahead. Give Pelia a word to
Spell
spell.
the word vulgar.
Say again.
Vulgar.
What does it mean?
It means not polite.
Vulgar, not vulgar. Say it.
Vulgar.
Yes, vulgar.
VOLGA.
Tell us if she's right or wrong.
She's wrong.
What's the right spelling?
It's VULGAR.
Okay, moving on, Pelia. Give the word to spell. Wait, hold on. Let me tell both of you. I'm not smiling now. I don't like ties. If this game ends up, both of you still having this 15 points, I will give the winner to Kamsi. I don't have strength to break ties, so both of you should decide who would win now. Because as it stands, both of you are having 15 points. So talk to Gifts if Gift will allow you to win. Gift, talk to Pelia if Pelia will allow you to win. People should sort it out. Agreed. If it ends with a tie, I'll give it to Kamsi. No, you don't want it to end. So do your best. Let's move on. Pelia, give Gift the word to spell.
Spell esquamulos. Huh? Esquamulos.
What does it mean?
It means a smooth skin or outer covering or something.
Okay. Spell.
What's the word? Esquamulos.
EXCUAMULOSE.
That's wrong. The correct spelling of esquamulos is ESQUAMULOSE.
Can you spell that again?
ESQUAMULOSE.
All right, Gift, give Pelia a word to spell.
Spell the word duvet. Duvet.
Duvet. What does it mean?
A soft material used as a cover on the bed.
Oh, okay. Duvet.
DUVAH.
That's wrong. The correct spelling of duvet is actually DUVET, duvet.
It's duvet. The T is silent. Okay.
Say it.
Pelia.
Spell the word smaragdine.
What does it mean?
It means having a color of emerald, or you can call emerald green color.
Say the word again.
Smaragdine.
SMARAGDIN.
That's from the correct spelling of smaragdine is SMARAGDINE.
Okay. All right. Guys are joking with me. Who's the next person? You give Pelia a
Spell the
word.
word disgruntled.
Ma?
Disgruntled. Disgruntled.
You said disgruntled.
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 Hold on, Pelia. What's the meaning of the word?
You mean the word annoyed or disappointed?
Pronounce it again.
Disgruntled. Disgruntled.
Do you know why I'm laughing? Because, in fact, scratch out that spelling. You pronounced it wrongly. It's disgruntled, not disgruntled. So give Pelia another word.
They spell the word onomatopoeia.
Onomatopoeia, not onomatopoeia. Say it.
Onomatopoeia.
Perfect.
ONOMATOPHIA.
That's wrong. The correct spelling of onomatopoeia is ONOMATOPOEIA.
How many words have you given Pelia?
I've given
3 words.
yeah.
Pelia, have you given 3 words?
No, just
Give your last word.
Spell the word chiaroscurist.
Mm-hmm.
Chiaroscurist.
What does it mean?
It means a painter who uses light and shade rather than color to create an illusion of a volume.
An illusion.
An illusion of a volume.
what's the word?
Chiaroscurist. Chiaroscurist.
CHYRISCORISED.
That's wrong. The correct spelling of chiaroscurist is CHRAROSCURIST.
Okay.
Kamsi, do you want to be the next Kiddies Ultimate Challenge?
Yes.
You want to be the next Kiddies Ultimate? So I should take it from these two ladies that don't want to break the tie and give it to you, right?
Yes.
We'll be right back after this short break. Let's decide if we're going to give Kamsi or we're just going to break this tie. So stick around because this is getting tough.
I had the best time too. Oh, there's nothing better than spending time with friends just like you. I love you, you love me. We're a happy family with a great big hug and a kiss from me to you. Won't you say you love me too? I love you, you love me. We're best friends like friends should be. With a great big hug and a kiss from me to you. Won't you say you love me too? Oh my.
Okay, we are back. If you know what happened behind the microphone, you'll definitely be smiling and laughing with me. So, of course, if you're an ardent listener of this show, you definitely know how I break my ties. Since these kids here, they've decided to stress me out, let's stress them out. So this is how it's going to work. I'm going to put out a word for both of you to spell. Whoever gets it correctly becomes the winner. And if you keep going on and on and on and on and failing and getting at the same time, I will decide what to do. Are we good? You're smiling. You're smiling. All right. Are we good?
Yes.
So while spelling, since you're sitting very close to each other, you're to cover your book, you know, how you write exams in school, so that the next person would not spy from you. Good? All right. Spell the word. You have 10 seconds to spell each word. So once I say stop, once the clock stops ticking, you drop your pen. Oh, if you're on YouTube, you need to see these kids right now. It's an interesting it's interesting something for you to watch. Okay, it's back to serious business. Spell the word therapeutic. Therapeutic.
F-E-R.
No. Until I say stop.
What's the word?
Therapeutic. You have 3 seconds. All right, drop your pen. Pelia, spell the word therapeutic.
T-E-R-O-A-P-U-T-I-C.
Gift, spell the word therapeutic.
T-E-R-A-P-U-T-I-C.
Both of you got it wrong. Moving on. Spell the word spaghetti. Spell the word spaghetti. Stop. Starting off with you, Gift, spell the word spaghetti.
S-P-A-G-H-E-T-T-I.
Pelia, spell the word spaghetti.
S-P-A-G-H-E-T-T-I.
They got it. They got it. They both got it correctly. Okay. Moving on. Both of you, spell the word somersault. Somersault. Pelia, spell the word somersault.
S-U-M-E-R-S-A-U-L-T. S-A-U-M-O-S-O-U-L-T.
Gift, spell the word somersault.
S-A-U-M-O-S-O-U-L-T.
Both of you got it wrong. What do you want? What do you want? Who wants to be the winner?
Me.
Hey, prove to me you want to be the winner. Are you people planning to get each spellings correctly and get it wrongly? You then decide who wants to be the winner.
Me.
Okay.
Gift wants to be the winner.
All right, spell the word refugee. Refugee. Stop. Gift, spell the word refugee.
R-E-F-U-G-E-E.
Pelia.
R-O-E-F-U-G-E-E.
I think we'll come back next week and continue with the show, right? Nobody wants to be the winner now. You'll come back next week. This last one, one person will fail it. This last one person will fail it. Now, if one person gets it,
yes.
one person will fail it. Okay. Spell the word unanimous. Unanimous. Stop. Pelia.
U-N-A-N-I-M-O-U-S.
You are still writing? Were you still writing?
No, I'm not writing.
Okay, spell the word unanimous.
U-N-A-N-I-M-O-U-S.
Let me see if it's what you wrote. Both of you, give me your book. Let me see if it's what you wrote. U-N-A-N-I-M-O-U-S. Spell the word. I don't even know what you want to give them again. Spell the word trauma. Trauma. Drop your pen. Spell the word trauma. You spelled it. Look at it from your book.
T-R-U-M-A.
T-R-U-M-A. Pelia.
T-R-O-M-A.
Huh. Spell the word, both of you now. Spell the word quantitative. Stop. Give. Who spelled first? You spelled first last one. Pelia, spell quantitative.
Q-U-A-N-T-I-T-A-T-I-V-E.
Pelia. Give.
Q-U-A-N-T-I-T-A-T-I-V-E.
Let me see both of you book.
In this book, sir.
Take. Spell tournament. Stop. I'll be working with time now. I won't allow you to finish. Spell tournament. Gifts. Spell tournament.
T-R-O-U-N-A-M-E-T.
Pelia.
T-O-R-N-A-M-E-N-T.
Spell both of you now. Spell the word volunteer. Stop. Drop your pen. Gifts.
I said first.
Yes.
V-U-L.
Spell quick. Spell quick.
Huh?
Hurry up, spell it quickly.
V U L O N.
You are hesitating. Do you want me to use the wrong buzzer? Is that spell for the last time?
Okay. V U L O N T E.
Pelia?
VOLUNTEER.
Finally, we have a winner. Oh my God! Now I can rest. Finally, it was a tough one. I think this is the toughest. This is the toughest Kiddies Ultimate Challenge ever. It was a good one. It was a good fight. Gifts and Pelia. I think both of you will stand out as, let's see what happens over the year. But this is the toughest ever. Wow. That's a good one.
Thank you.
You need to be thanking yourself because you did a good job. Gifts and Pelia, this is a round of applause for both of you. You did amazingly well. I got tired, honestly. I really got tired. I was close to exhausting all the spellings I had, but you all did great. And by the way, Pelia celebrated her birthday over the week, so Pelia brought me birthday cake. You know how much I love cake, yeah? So, thank you so much. So, on that note, what do you have to say, Gifts? You seem not to be happy, but you just have to be happy because you did well. Absolutely. It was a game of luck. This was a game of luck because both of you were getting the spellings correctly and wrongly at the same time. So you did absolutely well. So thank you so much for coming. What are you going to say? Let me start with you, Gifts. What do you have to say? Tell me how you feel. She's actually not happy. She is not happy. Kamsi, what do you have to say? Kamsi's not happy either. You want to say something? Pelia is not happy that both of them are not happy. I can see it on her face. Pelia is actually not happy that both of them are not happy. But anyways, we just have to go. So, and three of them wants to cry. Please, I'm leaving this place before somebody will bring tears to my eyes. Thank you so much. The news update at 12 comes up next. Stick around with us. My name is Orlando, and I'm so happy that I had a wonderful time out with these kids today. Until I come your way again on Monday before I cry.
I was built to be the best, number one and nothing less. Lead me to my destiny. I have waited patiently. I have vision, though I believe. I know I can count on me. So stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up, stand up, stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up. Stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up. Stand up. Stand up. Stand up. Here we go. It's getting close. Now it's just who wants it most. It's just
92.7 KUFM.
From Benin City to the world.
This is 92.7 KUFM News Update.
It's 12 p.m. Good afternoon and welcome to KUFM News Update on the hour. I'm Benjamin Kaderi. Minister of Finance, Zainab Ahmed, on Friday said the federal government's planned sale of public assets will benefit Nigerians and help to boost the economy. Ahmed said some government assets are currently moribund and provide little or no value to Nigerians in their current state. The minister made the clarifications while speaking on Channels Television on Friday. Meanwhile, the Central Bank of Nigeria has extended the phase-out date for old checkbooks from January 1 to March 31. The banking regulator said this became imperative due to the effect of the COVID-19 pandemic. It disclosed this in a circular to all deposit money banks, accredited check printers, and Nigeria Interbank Settlement System on Friday. The non-academic workers of Nigerian universities have announced plans to commence an indefinite strike on February the 5th, 2021. The Joint Action Committee of Non-Academic Staff Union of Educational and Associated Institutions and Senior Staff Association of Nigeria Universities made this known in a press statement on Friday. The workers said the strike was necessitated by the federal government's failure to yield to their demands after a 3-day nationwide protest. The Edo State COVID-19 response team has reassured that schools in the state will resume on 1st of February. The Permanent Secretary, Edo State Ministry of Health, Dr. Osamoyi Iroa, disclosed this during a chat with journalists in Benin City, the Edo State capital. He noted that federal schools in the state that have resumed will be subjected to compulsory testing before being allowed to continue. 4 suspected kidnappers were feared killed when men of the Nigerian army attacked them along Owoifon Expressway, Ondo State, on Friday. The soldiers were said to be on patrol along the expressway, reportedly rammed into the kidnappers who had barricaded the road while attempting to abduct some travelers. It was gathered that the hoodlums had already kidnapped some victims when the soldiers got to the scene. When contacted, the State Police Public Relations Officer T. Leo Ikoro confirmed the incident and said men of the command were already in the forest in search of the bandits. The Independent Corrupt Practices Commission, ICPC, has arraigned a former chairman of the Special Presidential Investigation Panel for the Recovery of Public Property, Okoye Obono Obla, and 2 others for alleged diversion of funds belonging to the panel. The 2 others are Aliyu Ibrahim, Senior Special Assistant, Special Duties Protocol to the Chairman, SPIP, and Daniel Omugele, Managing Director of ABR Global Petroleum Resources Limited. Obono Obla, who pleaded not guilty to the 10-count charge preferred against him, is accused of conspiring with the other defendants and also using his position to confer an unfair advantage on Aliyu Ibrahim by diverting the sum of 19,994,185 naira received by SPIP from the Nigerian Deposit Insurance Corporation, NDIC. And that's KFM News Update on the hour. I'm Benjamin Kaduri. Thanks for listening. Good afternoon.
Everybody wants to know more of this and more of that. What is happening around the globe? Me, myself, I want to know. Said you know more, 'cause I got good news for you. The best station is knocking on your door. Just sit back and relax, hey. Just sit back can rely. Cause all you have to do is tune into 92.7 KUFM. 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 Tune into 92.7 information. Tune into 92.7 Tune into 92.7
92.7 KUFM. Turn on excitement.
So here comes the African giant. Many people don't try to get us the African giant. Give me your more logo. You know get the best when you know. Making them logo. Oh no, making it they do like on the go. Nobody do it better than me. Can nobody do it better? Check a man see. I know say one day you go better. Go carry Grammy. Because anything we better require planning. Don't be nothing you can do. Because God did not go give you more than you can undo. That's what them mama go live elevable. That's what them papa go live elevable. Obodo denu go chim chim. Obodo denu go chim chim. Obodo denu go chim chim. So here comes the African giant. Many people don't try to get us the African giant. Maybe I'm all logo. You know get the best when you know. Making them logo. Oh no, you know they do like go to go.
For you. 92.7 KUFM.
Mix Master
Waiting I go do for you. Get the out of my mind. Get up out of my mind. Get up. Waiting I go do for you. Get the out of my mind. Get up out of my mind. Yeah, my time for you. On top your my time for you. Plenty rubber for you. Plenty you captivate me, you dey calculate me, you dey saturate me. I'ma get you activate me, you dey calculate me, you dey activate me. Woman, they got a back of very big and never sing. Take over the thing, translate magazine. You know you are the girl I'm a thing.
like a very big girl ever sing. You make a Batman one do the thing. Long time you are the woman and the king. One God will be up on the thing.
I'm a believer, she was a diva. Oh girl, you are my dream. Come on, me, let me get that thing. Dealing with combination beam. I wanted to keep her, but she be cheater. Me, I don't want no relationship. Come on, me, let's make some kiss. I'ma tell me what's your decision. Yeah, I'm a time for you. On top, you're my time for you. Plenty of for you. Plenty of get you man. Yeah, I'm a time for you. On top, you're my time for you. Plenty of for you.
Baby, would I'm a fool. Mama, you activate me. You captivate me. You dey calculate me. You dey saturate me. Mama, you activate me.
You activate.
You calculate me, you activate me, baby me, you the fool of my mind, oh, Ichoko.
You ain't Ichoko, you know be Joko. You a go dancer, you dance like Poco. Shake Toko. Waiting I go do for you, get the kind of mama, get up.
You captivate me, you dey calculate me, you dey saturate me. Oh my God, you activate me, you dey calculate me, you dey activate me.
Mr. Gazi on this one.
We start your day from the break of dawn till midnight.
Like that wasn't clingy enough.
We went online and now you can listen to us via our website anywhere in the world.
Okay, stalker alert.
We told you to follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, like our page on Facebook, and even add us up on WhatsApp.
Okay, this is definitely creepy.
Really? Well, guess what? We are now in your devices. KU 92.7 Radio is now officially an app for your smartphones, gadgets, and many devices. Simply go to Google Play Store and search for KU 92.7 Radio and download the app in less than 3 minutes. KU FM. Turn on excitement.
KUFM.
I remember a long time ago when life was so beautiful. I remember when life was so song. I remember we danced and we moved along. Nothing again just feels the same. Everything we get don't fade away. One day go come. Life goes sweet as it's sweet before. Beauty is coming our way. Beauty is coming our way. Yeah. Beauty is coming our way. Yeah. Beauty is coming our way. Things go turn out for good. Things go always work out for you. It go better for you. It go better for me too. Nothing they ever stay the same. No matter the condition, just celebrate. One day go come. Life goes sweet as it's sweet before. Yeah. Beauty is coming our way. Coming our way. Beauty is coming our way. Coming our way.
a song. I remember we danced and we moved along. Yeah.
92.7 KUFM.
Varsity Hangout on KU 92.7 for the latest happenings around campuses in and outside the country.
We get to discuss serious issues, lecturers, students, hostels, latest trends.
We also get to hit the streets on our Voice Pop segment.
What more? We get to meet one-on-one live in the studio. Want to be part of that? Send your full name, university, and course of study via SMS 080-7400-9076 and on WhatsApp 081-2178-9154.
Varsity Hangout, where student voices are heard.
Asa with Jayla. Welcome to another very, very interesting time on radio. The Varsity Hangar Show is on upon us, and right about now, we'll just be going straight. I don't want to talk too much today. Everybody is putting on dark shades as if first of it was the Hamatan. The Hamatan was off and on and off, and it was just something else. Today on the show, we'll be doing a lot. You want to stick around because we have the life hack. We've got the news. God saying is all prepared for us for the news. We've got a very, 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 very interesting topic to discuss. On that note, my name is Wisdom Madison. I've got my team with me. I've got Osemeng.
Good morning, Nigeria.
She's on red.
She's in red.
She's celebrating
Valentine.
Sorry, it's actually my birthday that day.
Wow. Valentine is coming.
But they say that it's a very busy day for the guys, though.
Oh.
Right? No, you will have your time.
Okay, and I've got no other than Latifa.
Hey, guys. Hey, good afternoon.
Yeah.
And I've got my OG for life.
Yeah.
God sent.
Good afternoon, people.
Good afternoon, people. Good afternoon.
And I've got Nancy.
Good afternoon,
And of course, there's a very young, intelligent, fine damsel. Very, very young. But I don't want to introduce her yet. But aside that, we'll move straight into our news, and God sent got us covered. God sent, what's in for us for the news?
Okay, first off, due to these concurrent issues that have been going on with the pandemic and prior to resumption being on the wave, like probably it may come, probably it may not come. Yeah. First off, we have the news here from the House of Representatives cautioned federal government to postpone reopening of schools by 2 months. By 2 months. And now here's the details. The House of Representatives has cautioned the federal government against reopening schools amid the increasing number of deaths attributed to coronavirus pandemic. The House, through its Committee on Basic Education and Services, in a statement signed by its chairman, Professor Julius Ehonveri, said the earlier decision to reopen academic institutions was ill-timed. The committee observed that many states and individuals have abandoned adherence to the safety measures prescribed by the authorities to guard against the spread of the deadly virus. Meanwhile, the lawmakers, however, gave a number of safety measures to pursue by the Federal Ministry of Education if the schools must reopen for academic activities, seeking 3 months postponement to enable the state and local governments to put all necessary facilities in place before resumption.
I don't know why something like this will want to erupt at this point in time.
Yeah.
As last week we discussed so much on e-learning, and there was so much debate here and there. I don't know why. Well, let's just allow Sleeping Dog Lash continue with the news for the meantime.
All right. Next, this is, however, a funny news. Coming from NASU and SANU to embark on indefinite strike February 5th. There's this interesting thing about this body. They're also important in the university system.
Of course, yeah.
They're very important in the university system. Now, to details, it says non-teaching staff in the universities on Friday announced they will be proceeding on what they described as a total and comprehensive nationwide strike on February 5th, 2021, following the inability of the federal government to address their concerns. The non-teaching staff under the umbrella of Joint Action Committee, JAC, comprising of non-academic staff union, NASU, and also SANU, also announced the immediate commencement of a 2-week warning strike. Now, here's the shocking thing on why they're actually going on this strike. They said the two unions had last week embarked on a 3-day protest over the alleged government failure to honor the memorandum of understanding signed with them on 20th October 2020. Besides, the unions have lamented over the difficulties members were passing through as a result of enrollment in the Integrated Payroll and Personal Information System, IPPIS, and the discrepancy in the sharing of the 40 billion naira earned allowances to the 4 university-based unions, where the Academic Staff Union of Universities, ASU, alone was allocated 75% of the total sum.
So it boils down to money. Money,
Exactly.
money.
Money and the payroll system that was initiated.
Yeah, I remember that IPPIS.
Yeah, remember the struggle and the tussle
A
of
lot of
everything.
schools, some schools are agreed and some are like, we can't be part of it. Why not pay us directly? Why do we have to use the IPPIS?
Yeah. So that's just the issue coming from NASU and SANU.
But as it states, some schools have actually resumed in other states aside our dear own Edo State. Probably in the very first or second week of February, we should see students going back to school.
Probably.
But aside that, now we are now having two sides to this story where the father is around, the mother is not around. How is the family supposed to cope? ASU is fully on ground to resume, but NASU, on the other hand, wants to start a fresh strike. I remember my days when NASU was on strike, because they normally coordinate the hostels and
non-academic
yes, all your clearance and stores and things like that. It was hell. It was hell. The hostel was just anyhow. As in, please, I want to beg NASU. Oh yeah, right. Nancy is always very particular about the federal government, but most times I've just come to understand that we cannot just kill ourselves. In as much we want things to be done, let's start doing things from our individual space.
So what you're trying to say now is NANSU should find a way to help themselves?
It is possible to just ameliorate at least to some extent. Because of the students, they've stayed at home for too long. You can't. Okay, imagine somebody going back to school and the hostel is just somehow the clearance staff association.
Some lecturers,
senior lecturers,
are also going to be among this.
Yeah.
It's not just the non-academic.
Some lecturers are going to be.
Well, moving on.
Okay, this is coming all the way from Unilag. Unilag online classes are free. Basically, no charges attached.
So I wish Cynthia can hear this.
In details, it says the management of the University of Lagos Unilag has disclaimed the rumor that it will be charging its returning students a sum of 50,000 naira for online lectures and examinations. The school also reiterated its readiness to commence online lectures on January 25th. Meanwhile, this notice was followed by a further press statement posted on the school's official website titled Disclaimer. Unilag resumption is absolutely free. That there is no 50,000 naira charges attached to online classes.
If some students were listening to this program with their parents, they just turn it off. For safety.
Some kind of
may not go hot. But moving on, of course it ought to be free because it's a federal institution. You don't really need to pay much. But in as much as free, they said nothing is free even in Freetown.
Nothing is
You have to buy data, and data is quite expensive.
Yeah, and those who don't have working phones could get working phones, repair their phones, and ensure
it's functional.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Also, we have a news. However, interesting headline. Yeah. So I would not contribute something yet, but this news it was really catchy to me.
Yeah.
The headline says Vice Principal arrested for impregnating 12-year-old girl in Katsina.
So this particular headline is going to give us just a little base for our discussion. So you should stick around and really understand what we'll talk about today.
Yeah, summation of the body says the Katsina State Police Command has arrested the Vice Principal Ibrahim Tuko for raping his 12-year-old student of a community school in the state. Briefing journalists on Wednesday, the police public relations officer in the state, Gambo Issa, said the suspect raped the teenager serially before impregnating her. Meanwhile, calling on parents to closely monitor their children, the police spokesman said the command would thoroughly investigate the matter to the end and prosecute the suspects. And he explained that the young girl had been delivered of a baby from the pregnancy through a cesarean
She's not even a teenager yet.
I can just only imagine.
This is so wrong. It is so wrong.
I know.
That's our reality.
So, what's the punishment? Was there a clause to the news where there was some kind of punishment given to him?
He has been arrested. Yeah.
Wow, I'm emotional right now.
Really not end there.
For a 12 years old lady, that's so young.
It's a
Okay,
child. not
it's a
even
child.
girl,
A
it's
minor. Of course, that's what Americans call minor.
Yeah, she's a minor because she's not up to the teenage.
Yeah.
And you're supposed to be the student of this so-called vice principal. So you're supposed to be like the parents to this girl, and you just violated her just like that.
Severally, not just
Severally. Can you imagine
Leading
the
to
country?
pregnancy.
I can only do
Yeah.
because
What
wow,
can you do?
what can you do? Yeah.
Yeah, also, same like following the flow of the other news.
Yeah.
This one said sexual harassment, victims' results still withheld by OAU after lecturer's jail time. The university student didn't complete program of study. Meanwhile, Monica Osaige, the Obafemi Awolowo University, OAU, Ile-Ife postgraduate student who was sexually harassed by one of our lecturers is still seeking justice 3 years after. Although the ICPC successfully prosecuted the lecturer, Professor Richard Akindele, at a federal high court, Osogbo, and got him sentenced to 2 years imprisonment, the university authorities have refused to release Osaige's results. Still, can imagine.
Under what reason or condition?
What?
They're saying that she didn't complete.
She didn't like complete.
Why don't they say she didn't register on time?
But after she registered, she paid like her school fees and all her dues, and all these monies were accepted by the school.
Yeah.
But now, when it's time to release her results, their excuse is that she did not register on time. But still now, all those monies were actually collected.
I can only imagine, like, I know they are just trying to disguise to some extent, because in as much, how can you tell me a student that did project and other stuff and went online, nowadays we now have COFA system where you have to go online and do most of your stuff. So I think NANS, National Association of Nigerian Students, should start coming out and do the right thing.
Yeah, proud to this.
Yes, defend the student. That is the major reason you're there. There's ASU, there's NANS, there's SUG. Everybody has their own union that protects their members. So they should protect.
3 years is a long time.
I can only imagine. And who is she to cry to? That's just.
I know, you know the painful thing about these things is that they trend on social media and nothing gets done about
No.
it.
This particular case, the ICPC are on top of the case.
Yeah.
So they are definitely going to see the case to the end.
Hopefully it doesn't extend to 4 years.
Okay, moving on the news.
Winding up, OAU announces resumption dates, cancels 2020 and 2021 academic session.
Okay, so students will be like, yay, at last.
Yeah, all right. It says the leadership of the Obafemi Awolowo University has announced the resumption date for the continuation of the 2019/2020 academic session, nearly 10 months after activities were suspended. The decision, which was contained in a statement on Tuesday by the registrar, Mrs. M.I. Omosule, was said to have been reached after a meeting of the institution's Senate. According to the statement, final year students in the Faculty of Pharmacy, clinical students in the College of Health Sciences, and year 4 students in the Faculty of Agriculture are to resume 7th February, while all other students are to attend their classes virtually.
This is exactly what I said last week. You guys should clap for me. I deserve some accolades.
Yeah,
okay, other schools should like look into this and try to key into what OE is doing. That's
I guess
very, very good.
Uniben, they are planning.
Yeah, I heard something like that.
Online class.
We're not, it's not certain. Probably next week you have the correct information.
The school is going to start. That means academic calendar is actually staying full in the University of Benin.
Yeah.
Wow.
But by next week we will give you 100% assured information.
Okay.
Okay. Submission of the body says lecturers are expected to commence immediately after February 8th, and staff and students have been urged to adhere strictly to the COVID-19 safety measures put in place to curb further spread of the virus. In addition, the Senate approved cancellation of the 2020/2021 academic session.
I think that was needed because students need to go back to school. I heard NYSC camps, they are opened. So most major things, I think we learned a lot from, the government actually learned a lot from the last wave, the first way. So they know certainly that if they should lock down the system, it's going to be very, very, very disastrous.
Well, if MIT comes out, going to be open. I read that.
Yeah, friends of mine, they traveled for their
okay.
for 3 months. Actually.
So as I was saying, MIT comes out, be open with at least just 200 people.
And that's it. Will not, at least it's open. At least it will not be in stream. So
yeah, that's
thank God it's open at least. Okay, and that was the news as presented by my very, very own OG.
To the universe.
Calm down. God sent, but well, he did that. And of course, the State University Hangar Show on KFM 92.7 Benin TV, where we turn on assignment. Our next phase will be to go straight into our life hack. But before that, our Queen Latifah will be taking us. But before that, let's just go for a very, very, very short musical break. Stick around. My name is Wisdom Amadison, and I'll be right back.
Varsity Hangout on KU 92.7 for the latest happenings around campuses in and outside the country.
We get to discuss serious issues, lecturers, students, hostels, latest trends.
We also get to hit the streets on our Boss Pop segment.
What more? We get to meet one-on-one live in the studio. Want to be part of that? Send your full name, university, and course of study via SMS 080-7400-9076 and on WhatsApp 081-2178-9154.
Varsity Hangout, where student voices are heard.
KUFM.
People judge you like say they know they snitch. People judge you like say they know they breathe. People judge you like say they get superpower. People judge you like say they know they weak. Nobody want their soul, I know they're reap. Everybody is a motherfucking hypocrite. Everybody is a motherfucking hypocrite. Everybody is a motherfucking hypocrite.
People just they do like saying I them be Jesus. People so wicked but they so religious. Who they calculate, you know they show the figures. Who they demonstrate where they run, leave us. People to complain but they fear to speak up. You don't want to die but nothing to live for. Christian and corrupt, not supposed to be mixture. Real Musulumi, not supposed to team job. Real talk, no be fight, rara. Everybody get the fault for inside matter. When they talk human rights, we don't respect that. Who are we to crucify the homosexuals? Most of them don't they involved from time. But not be anybody business who you want climb. You they form gentleman when we deal with you, but you go still go home, beat your wife to soup.
People judge you like say they know they shit. People judge you like say they know they breathe. People judge you like say they get superpower. People judge you like say they know they weak. Nobody want their soul, I know they reap. Everybody is a motherfucking hypocrite. Everybody is a motherfucking hypocrite. Everybody is a motherfucking hypocrite.
That's the way they do like say you know be sinner. See the speck in your eye, know the pointy finger. What about you really greedy politician? Acting like you really care for the layman. And what about even you voters? When they act like say you only see two jokers. Recycle the same corrupt men. Later you complain, you say you hate the government. And the fake prophets, someday for convent. With underage boys where they make boyfriend. And you claim consent when you messing with a minor. Some say a devil box, so don't tell it for their pardon. Because you know be virgin, you know meet and well. But the one with tie scarf, you know give them help. Or you say you know they smoke, you know they drinking liquor. But your heart today evil, show you see the picture.
People judge you like say they know they shit. People judge you like say they know they breathe. People judge you like say they get superpower. People judge you like say they know they weak. Nobody want their soul, I know they reap. Everybody is a motherfucking hypocrite. Everybody's up in the fucking hypocrite. Everybody's up in the fucking hypocrite. Of course I know truth is bitter. Bitter giddy gone, but bitter leave. What is the essence of debating when we know the truth in our mind? How you gonna do like say you know the shit?
92.7 KUFM. KUFM.
Fresh.
Damn. Betty no feel live it. Kolo hula kosita lie. I'ma baby kora. Betty no feel hit my mother. Kolo hule wasita lie. I'ma baby kora. One day my come from the ghetto, so get. You get to, so get to, oh get to them forget. Yeah. When I give my attack, oh you defend. Reset to your defense, oh get to them forget. Yeah. So you see back when they go, celebo, for settle, you see I learn from the best, the best.
Or someone.
The best by Davido and Mayoko. Of course, we learn from the very, very best. Yeah. Let's keep it on the low. All right, welcome back to the Varsity Hangar Show on KFM 92.7. Right about now, we'll be jumping straight into our life hack, and Queen Latifah got us covered.
Yeah, on the life hack segment today, I have 15 simple ways to relieve stress and anxiety, because a lot of things are happening today. You can't even tell these days who is depressed. Because there was a story during the week about a boy committed suicide.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to go into that. I just want to give you 15 different ways you can relieve yourself of stress and anxiety. You may not necessarily relieve yourself, rather just to like control and keep a check and balance on stress and anxiety. Number one is exercise. Activities such as walking or jogging that involves repetitive movements of large muscle groups can particularly relieve stress. So it doesn't have to do the whole exercise thing. For people like me, we don't really keep up with exercise, so we can walk and jog. Yeah, consider a supplement, because this is something I can testify to. Lemon balm, omega-3 fatty acid, green tea, valerian, kava. There are lots of food supplements you can take to control stress and anxiety. At number 3, we have light a candle. You might light a candle. How does that help? There are special candles.
In this part of the world, you want us to light the candle. Okay, continue.
It depends on you. That's why I gave 15. And whichever one you can do, you do. And at number 4, we have reduce your caffeine intake. So much of everything is bad. You just have to control your intake of caffeine, because caffeine is a stimulant found in coffee, tea, chocolates, energy drinks. High coffee can increase anxiety. So just moderate, take a little and don't take too much, because aside caffeine intake, there are other things these things contain that are not really so good for your system. And number 5 is write it down. There are times when you're down, depressed, and you feel so sad. There are a lot of things going on in your mind. You just get a sheet of paper, write down your success, for me personally, when I feel so down, like it's really draining, I just get a piece of paper and write out how I feel. I write it in words, sad, happy, like sometimes I have mixed feelings. I just write everything down and try to understand what's the cause of why I'm feeling this way, and try to liberate myself of what I'm feeling. At number 6, chew gum. I did this before, but chewing gum, like
gum.
Yeah, bubble
No,
gum.
gum.
Yes.
I can imagine a guy chewing gum like. Because I imagine me chewing gum. And
It was
I'm
shocking to know that one study showed that people who chew gum had greater sense of well-being and lower stress.
I think we'll have to leave that research for those who can do that because I refuse to believe.
No, it's not.
We're moving on.
It's not something you do. Yeah, it worked for some.
Wait, so chewing gum is now sexist? I don't
No,
understand.
you don't really. Just I don't want to paint a scenario, but just to continue like
Okay, that's why I'm giving you
because
15. You take
Nancy is fully prepared to attack me right now. Yeah, she just wants. Okay.
At number 7, spend time with friends and family. Trust me, this is really priceless. Go out, don't stay indoors. Try to hang out with friends. Just ensure you're not alone, because you know the idle mind.
The devil's workshop. Yeah.
Yeah, laugh. This is one part I like. Just laugh your way through things, no matter how.
Too much and become
No matter how hard things are, you just laugh about things. It makes it
Are you guys
bearable.
serious?
No, laughing.
Are you laughing right now?
Laughing makes the pain bearable. It makes everything seem
Like
less
Joker.
cumbersome.
The movie Joker.
Not that kind of painful one, unnecessary. Like after you laugh from your heart.
Yeah.
Not like Joker.
How do you laugh
Do
when
you
your
know that
wait?
sometimes-
How do you laugh from your heart when your heart is bleeding?
You
Like
feel
find
it.
happiness somewhere. Think about something really cool.
Exactly.
Think about something you like.
Do you
And just
no,
like,
even without thinking. Okay, Malata, did you hear that?
I did not hear
Okay,
that part.
going on to the life hack.
Okay.
At number 9, we have learned to say no. Because sometimes I think depression and anxiety comes with we don't know how to deal with this, we don't know how to approach or deal with this person, we don't know how to. So we just let them do anything they want. So we should learn how to say no, and it's enough, I don't want this, it has to end. Yeah. At number 10, we have learned to avoid procrastination. I used to be a huge victim of procrastination.
Tomorrow.
But I am trying
Tomorrow, next tomorrow.
yeah, like try to do whatever you want to do it now, and don't say it tomorrow.
Okay.
At number 11, we take yoga class. Yoga has become popular method of stress relief and exercise among all age groups. While yoga styles differ, most share a common goal: to join your body and mind. Yoga primarily does this by increasing body and breath awareness. Some studies have explained yoga effects on mental health overall. Research has found that yoga can enhance mood and even be as effective as an antidepressant drug in treating depression and anxiety. Now, this is a natural way and easy way of controlling stress and anxiety. At number 12, we have practice mindfulness. Mindfulness describes practices that anchor you to the present moment. It can help combat the anxiety-inducing effects of negative thinking. There are several methods for increasing mindfulness, including mindfulness based on cognitive therapy, mindfulness, and also mindfulness based on stress reduction, yoga, and meditation. A recent study in college students suggests that mindfulness may help increase self-esteem, which in turn lessens symptoms of anxiety and depression. And number 13, guy. Sorry, number 13. This is one.
Yeah, I like this one.
This is like the number 1 for me because
What
everybody
could be
knows
this
I
number
love
13
music.
right now?
I love this one.
Yeah, number
Because
13.
I'm sitting at the other end, so I can't really know what.
Yeah,
is
you
on
wouldn't
my
know,
list.
yeah.
So just spin it out. Let me.
Yeah. Don't you like suspense?
Okay, the suspect. Bang, 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 bang. Okay.
At number 13, we have listening to music. Music is
That's
like,
it.
yeah,
Listening to music, that was the suspense. Latifa.
Haba.
I should enjoy you right now.
Can I say something creative about
So
something?
Gotten and I are looking at the screen, and the screen says something else.
Exactly.
So that was why Gotten was actually.
Oh, okay. I intentionally skipped that part.
Oh.
I know a lot of people might be wondering, wanting to know what that is. Number 13 was.
Of course, you can go.
Yeah, it
follow
was
up later
16.
and
Yeah,
then-
I had to like reduce it to 15 because I don't want to pass that.
Okay, you want to save the best to the last, or?
No, I'm still going to say because now you've mentioned it. I am going to say. Number 13 is causing positive physical contact and help release oxytocin and lower cholesterol. This can help lower blood pressure and heart rate, both of which are physical symptoms of stress. Interestingly, humans aren't the only animal to cuddle for stress relief. Chimpanzees also cuddle for stress.
This should be a very serious matter.
Yes,
because it's
you know,
very serious.
hugging. Do you know? I don't know how you feel when you hug someone.
Yeah.
I don't want to explain myself.
It's really.
I don't want to
so
make
that
my
is
secret
what-
out.
Somehow,
Yeah.
I think I've been missing.
But funny enough, the African lady,
You've been missing something.
the African lady is not actually geared towards this cuddling of it.
The African what?
Let me just some. Oh yes, Nancy. Some, yeah.
Okay, guys. Over to number 15. No,
Yeah.
it's 16. 14. Pardon. Listen to soothing music. Listening to music can have a very relaxing effect on the body. Slow-paced instrumental music can induce the relaxation response by helping lower blood pressure and heart rate as well as stress hormones. Some type of classical, Celtic, Native American, Indian music can be particularly soothing, but simply listening to the music you enjoy is effective too. I like up-tempo songs. Nature sounds can also be very calming. This is why they are often incorporated into relaxation and meditation music. At number 15, we have deep breathing.
Take a deep breath.
Yeah, take a deep breath, just to summarize.
Before you do or say anything.
Yeah, and number 16 says spend time with your pet. It could be a dog, a cat, a turtle, yeah. I don't understand. What is a pet? There are guys who have pets. They
Of course, nowadays,
yeah. That's
Okay,
it. Just call JP. I'm sorry, Will.
okay, nowadays we not have pets, we have cats.
No,
And
we used to have.
I heard a particular story, though it's in the Western world, where somebody had a snake as a pet.
Yeah.
They have anything you like.
Okay, right about now, we'll be jumping straight into our discussion, but before that, we'll go for a very, very, very short musical break. In no particular order, I'm going to introduce my discourse team because they are fully prepared. Back before we came on air, the conversation was very, very hot, so you want to stick around and listen and get an insight of what we're going to be discussing today. Of course, my name is Wisdom Amada, also known as Malata, and I've got Osemeg. And I've got Latifa.
Shy. Why are you shy?
Latifa.
Yeah, Latifah, your Queen Latifah.
And I've got Godson. Come on. And I've got Nancy. Hello, okay. Alright, we'll be right back. Let's go for this very short music break. This is Aimasiko by Femi.
Oh my god, I love that song.
Okay, let's sing it together if you do.
I love that weather.
Come on, everybody.